मेरे बोर मेरे bust that thing up shy. Color me look at that big buck, yeah, buck me loud. That thing big bell me there's half a thousand. Burnt buck shy me, yeah, bust that thing up shy. Me who bust that thing up? Me I know the loot ain't buck that big buck, but me them boy they Gino buck that thing. Me which one of y'all lying, sha? Me them boys say they gon' go back to Choctaw with Baby and Kako in TV though. Me them boys say they gon' go buck on them 2,000 pound buck that smoke on the pit with them shot wrong. Me Lord buck that buck so big shot, me who buck that thing? Me Lord shot me that buck, big buck me they buck the piss at that thing. Me Lord they buck that buck, me that buck got bucked up with them buck shot. Me them buck shots buck that thing up shot. Me he never lying, that thing got bucked up with them big bucking buck shots. Me they blew that thing guts at his body, make sure me look all that blood gushing at that thing. Me they thing got bust up bad, show me y'all blew that thing, legs off that thing body. Me y'all don't be playing win, y'all be bucking on them thing. Me Lord, me that buck got bust up. Me them boys say Boduk buck that buck back up the apartment. They say they was busting up them Sakalay, and then they say fuck it, let's go buck on them thing. Me them boys say them thing was getting buck with them buck shots and them slugs. Them boy was busting with me, is all about that bucking shot me. I know them boy was with me, them buck a lot cheap, busting them shoe peak and them perch. Me them baby perch was busting back that canal. They say me them boys say they gon' go back Lafayette and bust up them thing. Me is all about them thing, and this shit don't be making no sense. Me shot me law, me them thing busting does all I know. Me them boy back at home are tryna buck them big bucking bucks back a gal, you know me that buck they buck big though me shot. Me does a million pound buck them boy buck me chilly chill buck that thing. Me no shot me big boom boom man seen in the buck that thing with chilly chill. Me them boy buck that thing so bad me ain't gon' be able to bust that thing up on the pit. Me shot me Lord. Me let me tell y'all how we be bustin' when we get our buck shots and 12 gauge shotgun. For them thing me we go at night to buck them blocks when they sleepin'. Me them thing be knocked at. Then them buck shots start bucking them thing. Me they be shitting, they be so scared, they be shitting on themselves. Me Lord, me we be laughing our ass off back a Lafayette. Me then they gon' go to Opelousas and go buck them baby bucks. Me then think 2 million pound buck they tryna buck them. Boy bust that thing up with them buck shots. Me y'all blew that thing. Eyeball at his head, me y'all don't be playing win. Y'all be bucking on them thing. It has a 2 billion per buck. Me they goon to noon buck that thing. Me Lord, me I know no cat ain't buck that big old buck. Me that buck woulda buck him, so I know he ain't buck that thing. Me Brock go buck that thing with that BB gun he got. Me he bust that thing, shoulder clean off his body. Me his body look like mincemeat. Me sure me you can't throw that on that pit. Me they say big Roo buck a dog with his bumper. Me they say he cracked that thing head up. Me they say all that thing brains was just splattered all over the road. Me they say his guts was just all bust at his body. Me them people scoop that up off the road. The boy buck that buck bad, sure me cold. Oh look at how big that buck is. Me does a gazillion per buck. Them boy buck on me who that say buck that thing. Me away me love. I know tiptoe ain't buck that thing. Me not that Oberglaw that buck that big ass buck. Me sure me them boy dirty dog buck that thing. Me no shot that dog pound ain't buck like that with no buck shots. Me shot thrown that thing on that pit. Me one time your boy will be back. They bustin' them big bucks back off who Sean. They say me them thing back they be big bomb. Call out bomb me they jump buck jumping back up chopper tool up chopping it up with that potato salad me that fricka. Say and that Coovie Young be bustin' with them red beans and rice with that coleslaw. But they say Ning Nong got them shoe pick rolling with nothing but flavor and them thing me frying their ass off back. Karen Crow they say me it's still raining a day and rain me, but them boy in do song got them thing for them Dumas and them Ubris me, but them again they got them big bucking bucks over in like a sign they say me, but them foul goose and them with them spears. See, me them boys say them niggas be throwing them spears like some pros bar. Me them boys say them niggas be throwing them spears 100 yards like it ain't nothing. Me them runners be running from them lions that be tryna bust them boy up. Fucking I mean them boy but a gold minute I'm 500 me and I know 100 pound. Fuck that sinner that cotillion part. Fuck